In this programme, in our series, Lesser Known and Living Rural Arts, we deal with Slagin, as I believe it's pronounced, a sort of protracted game which is still played in parts of the Republic of Eire, if not throughout the entire country. We asked a well-known exponent of the art of Slagin, or Slagin, Gabnet O'Lunacy of Ballycilferret, to tell us more about it. Gabnet, what exactly is meant by Slagin?
Well, slagging is a thing we do among ourselves, when maybe, we'll be talking or that.
Yes, could you give us an example?
Well, I could try, well, if I was having a drink maybe in a pub, and a fella come up, maybe he'd say to me, "Oh, God, there's the man has all the money. I'd say he'd know a fiver if he saw it." And I'd come back with, "Go up you buy ya!" Like that,
Good heavens, yes, I see.
Well, that'd be slagging, And maybe, I'd be waiting for him, the next time, and maybe he'd be working with a few fellas hauling muck or something like that, and, well, maybe I'd come along in the tractor and pull up for a bit of a chat, Maria.
Yes.
Well, they'd be saying something like, "How's it going, Goblet?" Or maybe, "How's she cutting?" And I'd say nothing for a while, and then maybe I'd say, "Muck is right and well for them that has it," or something like that, and well, they'd know, that the slag was on them that time,
Yes. Yes, I see. And is this game ever played in any specific place? Are there matches or contests?
Oh, God, there are, Oh, aye, well, we've meetings in the summer and the evening times, and then we'll have a championship once a year, with small competitions leading up to it,
Ah, could you tell me more about these?
Well, what usually happens, is that the men would gather of a summer evening, below outside Gilhooley's public house or outside the Creamery Gate, and, well, maybe they wouldn't have the price of a drink, and no one is saying, for an hour or so, and you'd know, that the slagging would be going to start, if you were used to it.
And what would happen then?
Well, the lads would get out two cars, or maybe a car and a van, and they'd all pile into them and they'd all go to a field somewhere and stand in two lines, for the slagging competition.
I notice that you mention two cars or a car and a van. What would happen if there were too many people for two cars?
Oh, you must get them all into two cars, that's the rule. That's the rule, I've seen, maybe 20 or 30 in two cars. And maybe they'd bring a greyhound, for good luck.
I see.
Well, they'd stand in two lines, in the field, and one crowd would be shouting, "Go up you buy ya!" And maybe the others would shout back, "Man far!" Or maybe, "Go up the earth!" And the crowd that had stopped first, they'd know that the slag was on them, and, well, they'd be the losers.
Fascinating. And we conclude today's programme with an actual recording of the finals of last year's Slagin competitions in Ballycilferret.